Now, your 41 NBC AccuWeather forecast, presented by Volume Chevrolet.
Welcome back. It was a hot day across middle Georgia. Many of us making it into the middle and upper 90s this afternoon on this first day of fall. This is looking out on the 41 sky view overlooking downtown Dublin, where we are continuing to see a pretty nice night. A few of us even saw a few showers out there earlier this afternoon, but we are still sitting in the 80s at 81 degrees. It is hard to believe that as we're heading into tomorrow, it is going to be considerably cooler than even these temperatures that we've got for right now. And that's because a cold front is moving through this evening. That's going to bring us some cooler temperatures and some drier air. But check this out today, 98 degrees here in Macon, 100, the record for this date set in 1925. Not quite there, but normally we should be topping out around 86 degrees. And some of us are still in the 80s out there this evening. 80 over in Sandersville, 79 here in Macon, seeing 78 over in Roberta, and the cooler conditions are just up to our north. So that cool air is going to be on its way into our area overnight. 75 right now in Atlanta, 62 up in Knoxville, and 66 over in Nashville. So a few of those isolated showers that we saw earlier, that's all gone. That's going to continue to push a little bit further to our south. The actual front just to our north, that will continue to push through our area overnight tonight, and that's where we're going to see our big change coming in for tomorrow. So cooler and drier air on the way tomorrow. It's going to take a little while for us to warm up. We're still going to be in the 70s by around lunchtime, so be ready to maybe grab a jacket as you're heading out, definitely for tomorrow evening, because we'll be falling into the 50s overnight and into early Saturday. So finally getting those fall feelings. We can light all the fall scented candles, get all the pumpkin spice that we want, because it's finally going to feel like it. Now by Sunday, we are going to see another warm up on the way. That's going to get us back into the upper 80s before another front pushes through. It's going to bring us another chance for some isolated showers. But as we are heading into the end of the week, we do see very dry air pushing in. Like I said, Saturday into Sunday, we're going to get that warm up into the upper 80s. We're also, however, going to see a return for humidity for just one more day. And then that next cold front going to wipe a lot of that out, bring us some dry air. But overnight tonight, we will start to see a much quicker cool down after that front moves through. 69 by around 3 a.m., 65 by around 5 a.m. Here is the really great look, though, at our forecast for tomorrow. 73 degrees by lunchtime, 78 by around 3 p.m. I think some of us could make it up into those low 80s for tomorrow. We are still watching Hurricane Fiona, still a Category 4 major hurricane as that gets a little bit closer to Bermuda this evening. We'll continue to see that make its way up towards Nova Scotia. Could be one of a few hurricanes that actually make it up into areas of Canada. But what we're watching for our area, this area right here, still called Invest 98L. We are expecting this to push its way further to the west and then make it somewhere into the Gulf of Mexico. Still a lot of questions on that system, but right now we don't know of any direct impacts for us until maybe later on next week. Otherwise, everything stays quiet for the start of next week with our highs staying mainly in the 80s. In just 10 seconds, I'll have a look at our 7-day forecast.
At Volume Chevrolet, get oil changes for life, plus a 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Visit Volume Chevrolet, I-75 exit 187 in Forsyth. That's VolumeChevrolet.com.
And here's your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast, sponsored by Volume Chevrolet. We got cool temperatures tomorrow. 80 degrees our high, lows dropping into the 50s. Saturday warming up to around 84 degrees. We'll get warmer on Sunday, but another cool down on the way for next week. Could see some changes towards the end of the week if we get more of those tropics kind of firing up and moving in.
For weather updates on the go, download the 41 NBC AccuWeather app and follow 41 NBC on Facebook and Twitter.